Can you overbolt it?
Just undo all the screws and put them in.
Yeah.
I should be able to get all the screws with this size.
There you go. That'll be more comfortable. You unscrewed the one screw that doesn't need to be unscrewed. Congratulations.
Doing work, Austin. I have that one that like transforms. It's like a light and like it's god awful.
The deploy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody knows the deploy. Just.
It's awful, but it's funny to have. I just had it because I just like collecting them. I think that's all of them.
Yeah, okay, so just pull it apart. So just pry it around the shell.
Okay, it's the shell.
Yeah. So you can lay this off to the side. This is what you're going to be working with.
It's not a lot.
So, okay, take everything out.
All the screws and stuff?
Basically, you take everything out and then you put everything back together the way you want it. That's the general rule of thumb for most Nerf guns if you know them inside and out. So
Usually helps if you take a picture beforehand.
yeah, but I have it all memorized
Yeah.
by now. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But usually you want to take a picture
This is,
beforehand
yeah,
if you haven't done
right.
it.
This is like my 7th or 8th Stryfe, so that I've worked on.
I'm assuming you're just sanding some of it down.
I removed this arm here because you only need that.
It's funny. You get to like high school and it's like, I'm never buying you toys again.
Yeah.
Get to college. I'll buy you toys for Christmas.
That's how you know you're doing it right.
And those are the motors right there?
These are the old motors. This rubber here, it does nothing to help feed, and it, if anything, reduces the FPS by like a little bit. So you don't need that. You don't need any of this stock wiring. This is all trash. You don't need this. You don't need this. You don't need this. What else do you not need? You don't need this spring. You don't need this. What else do you not need? You're definitely not going to need the motors or flywheels, just we have replacements. You don't need this anymore.
Oh, these are pretty.
You need this, this, and this. We might throw away some other stuff, but for now that seems good. Okay, so now we got to break that apart, right?
Break those? Okay. And this just like comes apart?
So
I'll let you.
the trick is
I'll have to break it.
you have to press down on these tabs,
Oh, okay, and it's like a...
and there's this one over here, and then this half will come off. And then what you got to do is there's holes here, and here, here, and here.
Yeah,
I'll do one, you'll do the other.
Okay. And you just like,
You have to,
at the same time?
yeah, at the same time, apply even pressure and just push off the flywheel.
Oh wow, these are like really thin.
Yeah, and then you can just press off the stem of the motor. Sorry, push off by pressing on the motor's stem. And you don't need these either. Nice. This is trash. And then you're gonna press. Yep. And you should be able to push the motor out. Sauce that. And then this is what you're gonna be working with. This is your flywheel cage. And here are your replacement motors and flywheels. Now, the only other modification you have to make to this is, if you notice, these flywheels are slightly larger than the stock ones because they also are concave. So that's going to have issues, and on this bottom flywheel, you're going to be running into the plastic ribbing right there. So
let's take out the plastic ribbing.
You just take it down as much as that one is to right about here. And this will just ensure that you're not going to have that plastic on plastic contact, and it's going to sound less like a chainsaw.
Not like David's.
No, it will sound like David's.
It'll sound like David's. Well, I meant like less like David's. I literally had to tell David to shut up one night because I could hear it from my room and my door was closed, and he was like, like, David, enough.
Are you even close to him in the dorm?
Oh yeah, I'm like 2 doors down.
Yeah.
So I could hear when he was like messing with it. I'm like, David, to get all those batteries out, just put one in.
Basically, just having a clean setup will result in less noise, which is an overall pleasurable experience because, you know, I value my hearing. Okay, now the next thing is to put the motors in the cage itself. You'll see that the positive and negative are indicated with these red dots.
Yep.
I don't remember off the top of my head which is which, but I know they have to be opposite to each other.
Okay.
So the motors can press in, or they might need a little bit of filing away on the ribs, and you're going to have to figure that out yourself when you do this, but these look like they are just going to press in nice and tight. I might want to sand this down a little. Yeah. I'm just going to take the file to it a little bit, because it is kind of tight. So there's just 8 ribs, and just hitting it with a little bit of a file on each one.
Oh, because there's like ribs on the inside of it?
Yeah, you see those?
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
Those are just used to keep in contact with the motor. The trick is you don't want to move too much, otherwise you're going to have issues with it staying in place.
Yeah,
but
a little bit.
But just removing that little bit of material can do wonders for fitting in. Jesus.
Howdy. What's that deal?
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Awesome.
I'm assuming it's somebody's birthday?
Yeah.
Do you have a cake?
Ignore the odd, very odd question that accompanies the cake.
It's alright, it's Clarkson.
So who do you think was more surprised? Us when you walked in, or you when you walked in? I'm teaching him how to modify a Nerf gun.
Nice.
Are you gonna make it? Wait,
Another one of those, yeah.
oh my
Yep.
god! Kill someone with that!
No.
No.
That would if you trip or
Is there a reason why you got weed killer?
Welcome to college.
We are serving it with the champagne.
Surprise, here's some bleach. You can...
See, we've got the champagne bottle for him.
And the
something to drink,
placemat.
And something to wash it down with.
And you forgot the placemat, Ian.
Oh, yeah.
Believe in yourself.
That's the that should be the motto of Clarkson. Clarkson, believe in yourself.
Wait, you have weed killer in a glass right next to it?
And a believe in yourself placemat.
Are you like... Never mind.
It's all good.
I'm not gonna ask questions.
That was mental health berries. Do we have a lighter that you bought? We bought one.
And then we gave it to
Flamethrower?
Connor.
Flamethrower?
Oh damn.
Then we gave it to
Do you
Connor.
have a blowtorch in here?
I don't have a lighter now.
Or-
Funny, that's not in my collection of tools I brought.
Come on, man.
You could just go ask her if that's
Try and light it with the soldering on. Yeah, who do you know who smokes here? Okay, go find them.
There's definitely someone on my floor that smokes because my floor just smells like marijuana half the time. Especially,
Fair enough.
it's literally like this kid like opened the door. I was like, "Yep, smells like weed." Ari last night I was going around. He's like, "I smell something. I know what you smell." He's going up to doors, smelling the doors to see where it was coming from.
Yeah. In every room.
Or you just don't smoke weed.
What's the fun in
That's
that?
no fun though.
God.
I have fun in other ways.
Oh, okay.
Nah, don't like that. I know where your head's going.
Cocaine? Cocaine?
Nah.
Always cocaine.
Do I look like I'm the 3/4 of the pet man?
Is there a story here?
Yeah, there's.
This is really warm for
Okay,
batteries.
So what are we doing?
A battery exploded.
Are you contacting?
Shit.
They're not here. We don't want batteries to explode.
Yeah, that's
We
no
don't want
fun.
Samsung.
It's no fun.
It's funny because alkalines like that are usually not unstable. Like you only deal with that stuff when you have like lipos. I usually have a spare battery tray for testing the polarity on motors because I mean, it's just a good way to tell. So we'll just hook one wire up to the other. We're going to see the direction in which the flywheels spin. We want them to spin in opposite directions.
In opposite
You
directions.
sent me the photo of me.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
So
Connect the red one to the red one. So it's spinning. I can't tell.
Both directions at once.
I think it's.
I think
spinning
this is the
that
opposite
way.
direction. I think it's spinning this way.
Please
Yeah.
send that to me.
Yeah, it is.
We can test it with a dart, see which way it'll pull it. It won't work well with only one flywheel, but
How are we coordinating ours? Like, are we gonna have
Yeah,
two separate
it
things?
looks like
where-
that's
Oh shit!
I know.
Took the head off.
here, let's just do it with just the phone, just the phone,
Yeah.
just the
Go
phone.
big.
can't handle
Go big and then
Go
go
big.
home.
Just go big.
Okay, it's a lot of...
Yep.
So wait.
Okay, negative is going to be in the rear, and positive is going to be in the front.
If not, Jason will be playing...
Let's
It's
do
like any
this
party
first.
I
What we got to do is we got to make room
So this is
for.
on you and David,
the
and David
That's
switch.
gonna be hard to make up and
Yeah.
do it.
So whose birthday is it, or is it just a prank?
David's.
Oh.
I mean, you thought it was a prank from what we got?
I mean, I don't know. There's weed
They're-
killer in
I think it
there.
was
Are-
a genuine gift.
They're buying. They're using money and buying stuff. It has to be
This
something
is in his
important.
best interest. We're trying to help.
But he's not at Cornell.
What?
He's not at Cornell. Jump for George Cornell.
Yes.
Oh.
My God. So these little pair of snippers can remove just for being in the shell. It's really useful to have a pair on hand so you don't have to rip up the journal.
Would you like weed killer or bleach for a side for your wedding?
Both. Senor, hello.
I thought you were David.
Yeah, that's why I checked.
So this should fit in just like that.
Ding.
That's exactly what we want. Just a nice positive connection there.
Okay.
Epoxy putty time.
Oh,
Are you familiar with epoxy putty as a material?
Oh, I've heard of it. I have used it a little bit, but not a lot.
Epoxy putty is the nectar of the gods. Epoxy putty is used to build up materials and walls. It's the most American thing out there.
Besides cocaine.
Yes, besides, you know, I carry around baking soda when I work with super glue because it's a natural current, but it's just usually just a baggie of like white powder, so it raises eyebrows.
And you have a razor blade too.
It's like, what do you think I have in my hand right now?
I heart met that.
So that's about enough.
I'm the only one throwing out ideas.
Fuck
here.
bitches get money.
666.
I mean, that's my motto.
Yeah, they pay my knowledge.
Disregard females, acquire currency.
Wait, there's females here.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Okay.
You have weed killer right there, so I mean, you gotta do some kind of plant pun.
Yeah, we can just do a big marijuana leaf with the butterflies. Can we just draw a penis?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
actually really like that.
You just want to make sure it's not going to be in the way of this.
Why is it not working?
Yeah.
The final mission. Oh no. Yeah, well, Morgan's gonna go until they're like bonus mission time. And that's when everything went to shit.
Everybody died.
Yeah, because it was an escort mission.
Yeah,
And-
everybody dies in escort missions. That's
No,
just the way
no.
they
Here's
work.
the thing. There's 2 escorts you
Okay.
had to do, and it wasn't like they were walking out. They literally would stop for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and they would walk incredibly slow.
You want me to finish it?
Double team it.
So the next thing you want to do is you want to remove.
Oh my god.
You need to keep this piece right here to hold the switch in place. So I just cut away the material that would be in the way. Yeah, this is just what you're looking for.
Clearly a dick.
He's well known on the corner.
My name on the street's Frosty. Because that's what I am after I'm done.
Jesus Christ. God damn it, Aaron.
Yeah. That's gonna just rest over there, and that's just gonna ensure the spray doesn't leave its position. Super cool.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that.
They also the important part in life. Oh, he's got fancy super glue.
Is that all
This
we're doing, or do you want to do
is
something in
The
this
good,
one?
good
I think
stuff.
that's the only setup we need.
Really?
It has its own little squeezy
Oh,
mechanism.
sorry.
Mm-hmm. And it's gel control,
You need it.
so.
It's fancy.
Yes.
Okay. Yep, so, I don't know, this is basically what we're working with now. We have the switch, which is drying in place.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have, yeah, this is just the general setup, so it can be a nice snappy connection.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
You do the wiring.
and so now it's basically down to wiring it up. You have your motors,
Who is that?
which will just rest in place there.
Mm-hmm.
And you're
Where
gonna
is
wire
it?
it up here.
I
You're
gave
gonna
him
be
a perfect
wiring your
haircut.
negative to the lead. Then you're gonna run your
So, like,
positive down
Kinda got him
to the switch.
Oh my god.
This is the common. This is the normally open and normally closed. As long it doesn't matter the orientation, as long as one goes to the common, one goes to the normally open or closed.
Okay.
So that's really the only thing in this really basic setup that you need to know. This is what we can do next. All right. The next thing is to trim down this a little bit to make the loading a little bit more smooth for the clips. This is too drastic of a transition, and just by removing a little bit of material, it can make it a little bit smoother.
This one's
when you load it.
complicated.
Is there sriracha on there?
No, it's frosty.
That's beautiful. You want to put little plastic shavings in there? Just for a little flair.
Could we bury like some sort of like the X-Acto knife in there?
No, I don't want to be liable.
The razor blade.
No, thank you. You see out of Dark's 1,120 round on that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was trying to think of something really
And you have to pick all this up after.
You're gonna want to strip the ends, twist the wire because it's, stranded, and then you got to mark out where your next lead is. It's right there. Then you're gonna strip that. I'm using 16
Okay.
because this is 16 gauge silicone wire.
Oh, I was gonna go do it.
And then you make another one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take a
Why is he in the emergency room getting
box cutter and just connect the two, and then you can just peel away the wrap. So if I line that up correctly, this is exactly how it should be.
Okay.
No one.
So
Not
the
David.
next thing
Orange?
is to take your wire. I like to use this part of my
Did they spirit you?
strippers. Take my soldering iron. Take my solder, lead-free solder, because I don't want to die.
Ooh.
We haven't watched it in a while.
And then I keep it in contact, and then I just put
We're
the
in
solder
season 2.
onto my iron.
Like third episode maybe.
Wait, what are you watching? New Girl. Oh.
And this is basically called tinning the wire
Mm-hmm.
when you put a little bit of solder on it, so it can have a more solid connection.
I love tinning the wire.
And you just do it to all the points of connection.
Hold the glass in the other hand.
And so all that is what? What kind of wire? It's just soldering wire?
Yeah, it's just regular solder.
It can't fit in the picture.
Too thick.
As we set off this one.
I swear we're not smoking weed. Welcome to college.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. And then you just connect the two with the soldering iron, and it should form a joint between the two. And not that kind of joint.
It should be on the other side. Or does it really matter?
It doesn't really matter as long as it's in connection. If it looks a little frosted like this, it means it didn't really
Stick.
it didn't really stick well. You want it to have a nice glossy finish like that. So that just means you have to heat it up again and try again.
Okay, I was wondering if you were asking if you should use hair removal cream, and then I was gonna be like,
Are you
do you
considering
want to
it?
fucking
Okay.
die?
Which one's taking?
Season 2. Oh, sorry.
Okay, we got past Flopper and Neighbors.
It just gets hot.
Yeah.
The wire.
You're heating it to
Oh no,
480
wait, did we
degrees.
have... Oh yes, we're on this episode 5. Oh, this is good.
So like that?
You'll relate to it.
Yeah, but it's still not that good of a connection because it has that frosted finish.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can just put a little extra solder on there and
What is it doing?
make
The
it better.
internet. And my
How fitting. Happy birthday.
Yeah, if you try these two and you don't like soldering, I can just whip it up and do a little
What's
bit.
on my...
Mm-hmm.
So
I never tried it before, but this is what college is for, learning new things.
college is all about experimenting and
Not blowing
Your
anything
friends as
up
well.
or
Always.
you just want to make sure you have a good connection all the way up.
Wait.
We're excited with that.
And I think that's in place. So now there are 4 specific screws, which are the longest ones, and I've memorized those. So these are the screws you are going to want to put in here.
yeah.
Those 4 for the motor. What you can do now is you can give yourself a little bit of slack and then solder
Right there.
your. I should double check. You should double check to see. Yep, black goes to there. So you just want to put your black to your black lead and put your red to your red, essentially.
So the reason why you cut it in? Oh, because that goes to.
This is gonna
Battery.
get. This is going. These are the 2 leads for the battery.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
the battery tray is on the other
Yep,
side.
yep, yep. So then we take.
So then we're gonna want to. There's already a little solder on that lead, so you should be fine. Now the trick with a soldering iron is you have to keep in mind that this whole length is going to be hot. And
I got the fan if you guys want a fan.
It's fine. Windows open.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
So, like a little more.
That's fine. You just want to tint it up.
And
And then so you got to keep in mind, all this is hot, and you got to be really aware of your spatial awareness. Like you have to be really.
Yeah, so you're not
aware.
like flying it.
So otherwise, you're gonna burn a hole in the side of your shell. That's
Yeah.
what David did to his, even though I told him not to.
And he's done this before. And you make sure you don't burn your hand.
Yeah. And then you can then
And just do the-
make the red.
Oh, you'll have to do the same thing for the other part?
Well, you're gonna be bringing it back up, but you want to you want to put your red down through your switch.
No.
So you have to activate the switch to have the power
Wait,
going
okay.
to the motors. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a flywheel blaster on all the time.
Yeah. We don't want that.
And yeah, so you're just gonna press it down into the ribs of the shell, and then wire it. I like to wire mine to the common just because, it's right there. Bring it down. So for this,
Maybe do some more.
you're gonna clip it there, and then you're gonna wanna again strip.
Mm-hmm. Strip and solder. Twist.
Twist, strip.
Is that
twist.
because that's frayed?
That's just because this is a stranded wire,
Mm-hmm.
so
I mean,
it's
yeah,
individual
strand.
strands. So
Yeah.
you need to.
That's what I meant by frayed.
Yep.
Frayed is on something.
You're gonna take a little more off.
Yeah,
Get
and then
in.
you gotta.
That. So that's just gonna go right there. Okay, so now we just gotta tin both the leads. You just gotta
Make sure you're not like.
hold the wire down, warm up the solder, make sure you're not touching any plastic.
And so when you usually do this, it should have a nice shiny after finish.
Yeah, you know it's good when it's shiny.
And when it's like kind of like frosty, it's
Yeah, when it's frosty, you have to redo your joint. And then just gotta strip this one too.
Nerf is really crappy at making sniper rifles.
Yeah, I mean, it's also just the fact that
It's a dart.
Nerf darts aren't accurate enough.
That's like because they don't weigh enough.
So you have the downsides of a sniper rifle with everything Nerf.
Mm-hmm. Unless you just like mod the Christ, I have a long shot.
Yep.
Which I do have a long shot, so I can always be like, hey club, you can mod a long shot. Apparently I know they're making another one, like the Raptor Strike, and it just looks like
the Raptor Strike. It's probably just going to be another Retaliator.
somebody said it's looking, when they looked at it, it's like the mini Centurion.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Internally, though, it's probably going to be the same as all the other elite blasters.
Just there's rules, I'm assuming there's laws and regulations.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, they have to. I'm like, if I was just make like a line that's like, you have to be 18 and older.
Yep.
But they probably wouldn't.
Nerf
They would make business off it.
Nerf has also written the rules basically because they've
Been in business
they've
for
been
so long.
dominant in that industry and kind of running
Busby.
the show. Yeah, so I mean, that was basically that there was adjustments to the rules that Nerf kind of pushed for, where like you only can have your dart have a certain amount of like force, there's like FPS in the weight of the dart. So
Yeah.
like for example, like Busby blasters, they had like lighter darts, but I
Went
believe
a lot faster.
but they had to go faster,
Mm-hmm.
and then basically they just screwed. I don't remember the exact details, but I believe they screwed over Busby, and that's why the fan favorite of the Sentinel is no longer in production.
I went to Walmart. I'm like, let's see if I can go to Walmart and find any Busby mags. I'm like, nah.
And I bought all of them.
Went on Amazon. You can't just buy them. It's amazing how much just the mags cost in general. Like the Nerf mags.
You can buy them from $5 for $5 each.
Really?
The Nerf mags $5 each if you buy.
How big?
18 rounders.
Oh, really?
If you buy from some individual person, that's
Selling them.
yeah. That's how much they go for. So theoretically,
All we need is a battery. Oh, those are not charged at all.
I know.
So, but should they still work?
Yeah. One of the batteries just dropped, I think.
Yeah, those are the duds. Yeah, it works.
Okay.
So now all we gotta do is just start putting things back together.
We start putting things back together, and we make sure everything is really well lubricated. So this is basically done.
Now we
Everything's
just
back
gotta put everything else together. So we just gotta put.
yeah. Okay. Yep. Everything's good.
So now we just put this back on.
Yep. Everything should fit back together. That should be good.
Yeah, I can screw. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's not going anywhere.
So, just a quick tip for batteries.
Yeah.
These are IMRs. They are not the same thing as standard alkaline batteries.
Mm-hmm.
So just don't mix the chemistries of the two.
Don't put alkaline and.
Just don't put like alkalines and IMRs together.
Mm-hmm.
Either all IMRs or
yeah, okay.
or all alkalines. And then generally, I just like to put all the batteries together and then the dummy battery. If you really want to, you could put like the dummy battery between them, but it's just cleaner to put it all together like that. And then.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're in the sink.
He just opened the door. He's like, "Am I safe?"
Did he open the door?
Yes. He's like, "Am I safe?"
That's great.
Okay.
Logan had a battering and he put socks on and they allowed it as a throwable item.
Wait, what did he put?
He put 2 socks on a battering. And he
A battering? What's that?
Yeah. And he used it as a throwable item.
What's a battering?
Batman?
Whoa!
Because he was dressed up as Batman.
Yes, that was amazing. I saw that. How did that play out?
It's hilarious. He was the last one to die.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see that. Batman's pretty unkillable.
I would have made it the final mission if I wasn't in the front line for the escort mission, because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be like that guy who was like gonna protect everybody, and then like nobody protected me, so I'm like, you assholes.
I forgot. You didn't want to lose in.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay.
That's what Bob's at. Make 6 max relevant again. Oh god. Now what if they made a clip-fed hammer shot?
That'd be nice.
That's what we can do. Engineering, that's what we can do.
Getting that stroke would be hard, though. Getting the stroke on that, because you pulling back the hammer wouldn't be enough to chamber a dart.
If you could, like, you had it some way where it's like you pull it back and it would, there was something in that would pop the dart up into the chamber.
Yeah, so just
And then if fire would pack, go back.
putting a little super glue on this just ensures it's not gonna fall off. I generally like to use epoxy for this because it's more of a gap filler and you can break it easily.
Yeah.
Like you can flex the shell and break it off if you really want to, but
Super glue, I can just take acetone to it.
I mean you're gonna destroy your shell too.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's great. I'm probably not gonna take it off anyway.
there's no reason to take this off. Well, it looks badass. I really love the gel control stuff.
Yeah, that is nice.
So you don't get it all over
What
your
did
fingers.
you do all day? Oh, I'm in there, friend.
Attack visor. It's time. Oh god, Overwatch. Overwatch is a great game.
Okay. Yep. Press that one in. And then what is next? It is putting
Tack rail.
this tack rail on. You want to make sure that this is in the back because there's that bar there. So you just want to have the open part.
So does it get rid of the jam bar?
Yes.
But to get rid of the jam, you just pull the trigger, right?
You should be able to pull the jam, like pull the trigger to get rid of the jam, but you might need to do something fancy. Generally, stripes don't jam up that much unless you do something really stupid with them.
Manually load dart.
Okay, then this can
That
go
just snaps on.
like that, and then this goes in like that, and then this goes on like that.
This is coming together really nice.
Yeah. This is a little bit tricky to line up these holes because they're not previously tapped. So you're just gonna screw in your tack rails on either side.
Yeah, because you know, it's like, hey mother, you want to buy me some airsoft stuff? Why? I need it for my tack rails for my Nerf gun.
Yeah, this is standard Picatinny.
So literally, you could go buy a red dot sight and be like, I want a red sight, or like a flashlight.
Yep.
Why do I need nighttime missions? Oh, that's right, but we didn't allow the flashlights to be on the gun. Well, on the gun, but they had like pointed down. Oh my god, this is great. Thank you for the help.
No problem. I'm happy.
We can, and then we can put this out for activity day. As long as I am.
Oh yeah. If you get enough orange electrical tape on it, this will be perfect for showing.
Like electrical tape around here.
Yeah.
Probably.
You're gonna want like here,
Yeah.
here, all around the suppressor on the inside of the flash hider. You're gonna want tape around there. Just
That won't make you still be able to.
You
Cover
want to
it.
put it from here to
Yeah.
here, and you should be fine. You're gonna want like here, just
like
inside here, and here.
yeah.
It just all around. Just cover it. Do wrap around your handle. Do like put it up here over the top.
like
here.
Yeah.
The thing with electrical tape is pretty resilient if you just want to cut off small pieces and place them random areas. Just the more you put on it, the safer you'll be.
So I'm not getting called by Campo.
Yeah, and
Or getting the club in trouble.
so you can just don't get the club in trouble. I don't give a fuck about your safety, but If HVZ goes away, I'll cry.
Cane toast. Now this just goes screws in.
We gotta hit the screen.
Actually, the Allen wrench might be handy now.
God, your name is just so distasteful right there. Like it's a badass blaster and it just falls.
Well,
to
I
the
had
ground.
it there because I can just like put tape over it.
Yeah, honestly. You could.
I just had it there so like for yours like and stuff. We just put like Clarkson HVZ on it.
Yeah.
I put it right on
the tape.
I did put it on the tape.
Yeah, just try and.
But like I tried like I was thinking about like but it was like there so if like somebody picked it up they would see it. Isn't like they wouldn't have to go looking for it.
Did you guys end up using my stripes?
Nah, because it was like rainy and crappy outside.
Good. Yeah.
We were like
They don't really work well together. Okay, now we got to attach these guys with. We want to do the small tack rail pieces first. What size is this? This is.
Do you need this?
Yeah, I need it. We're gonna put in
I just want to see what size this is.
these set screws.
It's smaller. So that one, so this 764. Here.
Just the smallest one they have.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get it out. No, I meant for like that one right there.
Okay.
There you go. My mother. Great person.
Yeah. So there's some areas where like there's no point here and here to put one in, but put on here and here because they're not going into any plastic,
Yeah.
but on either end they actually are.
I'm gonna show him on David Door, knock on it. Stick the suppressor through. Holy shit.
This kit does look badass.
It does. Except for like the name right there.
Fuck.
I could always take I always could just take like orange tape and probably go like
Yeah.
white stripe. If I took like a silver Sharpie, that would probably look
So how are
better.
you gonna get this back without?
I have a
drawing
bag,
Yeah.
so
You-
I could take the stock off.
You can take this off, and you can take all
Yeah.
the barrel off. So you should be able to get it in your bag.
I can take the stock off, and I have my bags pretty big, so yeah, I probably shouldn't be walking around with that. That's probably not a great idea. Be like, oh, what happened? Well, Austin kind of got shot. Campos don't have guns. He got fined.
Okay, let's see.
So how's your Clarkson experience? Well, like I have a very good relationship with Campo. What does that mean? Well, friends. I'm like surprised, but not surprised. Slew doesn't have HVC.
Do they not?
I don't think so. But like, Campo they're actually police officers. Like they actually have guns.
My God. Okay.
Where like Campo here, like they're all like really nice people, and they're like, in the words of Adam, it's like I wonder if they just sit in front of their monitors while we play this and laugh. Oh no!
Oh, that's right. You gotta just take the screw completely out and set it in place where you want it. Let's see.
I have it right here.
There you go. Just trying to go in like that. Where's this? You have the washer on the other end? So
Yeah,
that
I
they're
got
not-
it right here.
Okay.
Yeah, this was definitely worth the money. Here you go. Stolen Boy next year. Hey guys, I have my Nerf gun.
This is such a cool kit.
What makes college students at Clarkson go crazy, Nerf guns? Oh, shit. Blues. So take that out.
Now, technically, this isn't the proper orientation to mount Magpul sights, but it's the most aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. Other way. Do you even want your vertical grip on?
Might as well.
Yeah. You can always take it off.
Yeah. I'd rather just have it on so it doesn't get like lost in the process.
Right. I'm gonna walk outside and just...
Oh my god, Cusco. Well, you weren't there for the last meeting. Oh no, Cusco's survival thing. He has like, okay, you're bringing a bomb from the 9/11 memorial.
Oh no. Oh no.
And then you're gonna have and then at the end, the aliens are gonna actually have real firearms to kill all the people. To actually put down the people. So you're saying we're gonna bomb the college and have a school shooting?
God. The worst. I like to use this to connect the two pieces together to make more of a seamless transition.
And so it's a little more sturdier too.
Yes, exactly. So it's also like a perfect placement for your hand.
Actually, you need to tighten it.
Yeah, you need to just put those on.
Hopefully that's the right way. You need help. Let's get it on video.
Always. YouTube is life.
Overwatch is life. May is Bay. Have you played Overwatch?
I have not. I don't play a lot of video games.
I don't either. Well, I shouldn't say I do, just not during like semester, because I'm usually busy.
I played Pokemon on my DS when I was like 10ish.
Pokemon's a great game.
And then
though.
in middle school I played Minecraft, but that was the extent of me playing video games ever. Okay, now let's put a lighter load of batteries in there and then just blast everybody in the common room.
Oh god! Oh, now he did Chevy.
Can you get me in my tits? Oh my god.